Hey there! Welcome to today's lesson. Today, we will learn about length, and at the end of this lesson, you should be able to compare natural units and identify the differences. Use meter and centimeter as standard measuring units. Meet Aisha. She needs new sheets for her bed. Her sister Fatima is going to the shop to buy new sheets. How would Aisha and Fatima know the right sheets to buy that will cover the bed? They need to know the length of the bed. What is length? Length is the distance from one end to another. We use length to measure how long an object is. For example, the distance from the front of a bus to the back of the bus is the length of the bus. The distance from one goalpost to the other goalpost is the length of the football field. Aisha needs to know the distance from the head to the foot of her bed. How will she do this? There are two ways of measuring length: non-standard units and standard units. Non-standard units are handspan and foot. We use our foot to measure length by counting the number of steps we take from one point to another. Aisha measures her bed using her foot. Fatima also measures the bed using her foot. They both have different measurements. How will they know the correct length of the bed? How about we try the standard units of measuring length? For standard units of measurement, we use rulers and tapes, and the length is measured in centimeters and meters. There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. Let's try to measure the bed again using a tape. This time, Aisha and Fatima get the same results. The bed is 2 meters long. Non-standard units of measurement like arm span and so on do not give correct results. It does not tell the exact length of an object, which is why everyone uses standard units to measure length. When we need to compare the length of two objects, we use phrases like longer than, shorter than. For example, if we need to compare the length of two books, we can say the red book is longer than the blue book, or the blue book is shorter than the red book. We have come to the end of today's lesson. Today, we have learned that length is the distance from one point to another. We have learned to compare standard units and identify the differences. And finally, how to use meter and centimeters as standard measuring units. Good job for making it to the end of this lesson. It's time to test what you have learned today. Measure the length of your book using handspans and write down the number of handspans. Measure the length of your book using a ruler and write down the number of centimeters. Arrange the sticks from shortest to longest.